Welcome one and all to a Trainlover16 video! Good evening, my dear viewers. Welcome to a somewhat last-minute change of plan for today's VHS review. But I did order this 10 days ago, and it's a VHS review I've really been hoping to do. So yeah, I couldn't get my hands on the Tugs VHS I had planned to review, but I was able to get my hands on a different one. Today, we are reviewing Fireman Sam Saves the Day. Now then. So, before now, both of my Fireman Sam VHS reviews have been of the original series, seasons 1 to 4, where the stop motion was of much lower quality. Well, the overall show was of much lower quality. This, though, season 5, this is the Fireman Sam I grew up with. This is what I remember. See, this was my first exposure to Fireman Sam. In fact, my very first exposure to Fireman Sam was the Fun Run DVD, which I watched religiously as a kid. And going back to Fireman Sam Season 5 today, especially after watching James A. Williams' video about it, my god, Season 5 really is fantastic. I did also watch the CGI series a lot as a kid, but even as a kid, I still preferred this Fireman Sam. And I'm really bummed that this style of Fireman Sam only happened for one season. I would have loved to have seen a few more seasons in this style, instead of switching to CGI almost immediately. But yeah. This is the Fireman Sam I remember, and I'm gonna get mega nostalgic watching this VHS. I really am. But why is season 5 almost universally agreed on as the best era of Fireman Sam? Well, let's watch this VHS and find out. So here's the front cover. There's the spine, here's the back. So there's 5 episodes. So released in 2005, so at the very tail end of the VHS era. I'm pretty sure this and Fireman Sam to the Rescue are pretty rare VHSs. I think they were the only 2 Season 5 VHSs released. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this VHS is quite rare. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it is. So, released in 2005, has a running time of approximately 55 minutes. Okay guys, sit back, relax, go get some snacks and a drink if you want. This review is going to be about 65 minutes long. Right, here's the tape. Oh, I've never seen the back of this globe here. It's like BBC and Hit Entertainment. Here's the back of the tape. And now, in you go. And onto the tripod you go, camera. this doesn't have the logo, but I'm going to fast forward anyway, because the first commercial, the Wiggles commercial, we already saw that at the start of my my Bob the Builder, The Great Race / Scoot the Disco Digger review. And plus, I've already said that I don't plan on doing a Wiggles VHS review. No, thank you. No, I don't think I've done the Calling All Engines, shown you the Calling All Engines promo. I could be wrong. I'm now unsure if I'm going to do a Calling All Engines VHS review.
Will the bridge be built? Can the engines save the day?
As Mattel is now removing all of the Thomas films from YouTube.
Diesel 10, Emily, James, Toby, and all their friends.
But it would be but it would still be a nice VHS to end this series on. Yes, guys, this series is gonna have to end eventually. Well, and I don't think I've shown you guys the Bob the Builder Project Build It trailer either. I know that the Bob's Big Plan VHS is very rare as well. Even rarer than the two Fireman Sam Season 5 VHSs.
Roads, houses, cable cars, seaports, and more. Bob and his team all working together.
But I might still review it eventually. Can't say I will for sure though. I do remember having the Bob's Big Plan release on DVD though. So it'll be nice to go back to it. Right, here we go. Fireman Sam saves the day. When he hears that fire alarm, Sam is always cool and calm. If you're stuck, give him a shout. He'll be there to help you out. So move aside, make way for Fireman Sam, 'cause he's gonna save the day. Fireman Sam, 'cause he's brave to the core. Sam is the hero next door. If there's trouble, he'll be there. Underground or in the air. Fireman Sam and all the crew, they'll be there to rescue you. So move aside, make way for Fireman Sam, 'cause he's gonna save the day. Fireman Sam, 'cause he's brave to the core. Sam is the hero next door. That's how I remember the Fireman Sam theme. Mega nostalgic. Now then, before anything else, let's address the first major step up over the first 4 seasons of the show. The animation. Bloody hell, the animation and production design in this show.
Norman, have you eaten up all your greens? Yes, ma'am.
It is so fantastic.
Go on, then. Maybe it'll keep you quiet while I watch Weird But True.
The detail in the furniture and in the puppets as well.
Here's an artist's impression of one of the beasts.
Thank goodness we haven't got
The animation is so much better. Look, the very subtle movements in the mouths as well. The animation quality is just an enormous step up over the previous one.
Right. You're a perfect beast, Wooly.
So many subtle movements that the original puppets didn't do.
I had a mud bath. It keeps your skin soft, see?
Oh, for goodness sake.
Norman, my little lamb, can you help me a minute? I'm busy, ma'am.
Oh, and on the sets as well, every little brick,
Look, ma'am, look.
brick detail, and even some dust around.
Must think I was born yesterday. Oh, my giddy aunt, there's a black beast on
This is no, without question, some of the best stop motion animation and miniature set design I've ever seen in any kids show ever. Well, any family show, because I do feel that this show can be enjoyed by adults as well.
We've made this picture of the beast.
Especially with this joke about to come up.
Yes, well, it's probably not a real one, just someone's idea of a joke to get us all worried. Yes, nothing to be afraid of. Oh, but I still want everyone to be careful. If there's a problem, Tom, our animal expert, will be on hand to help. Yeah, too right. Wild animals can be dangerous.
Yeah.
I remember once when I
Oh yeah, Tom. I quite like him too.
Baby croc bit me on the eye. Yes, thank you, Tom.
He literally almost said arse. In a Fireman Sam episode. The word arse was almost said in a Fireman Sam episode. Can you tell that these kinds of shows were still being made with adults in mind? Back then. Not so much nowadays, as you know, but as I said before, but
I think we should try and track down the beast. We don't want him to eat Wooly. Good idea. And the first one to find it will get the reward. That's gonna be me.
oh yeah, and the voice cast is also perfect. Oh yeah, and there's even little references to there's even little references to the original show soundtrack. That little ditty you just heard was part of Norman Price's theme in the original series, and you'll hear a little bit of Station Officer Steele's theme, a little ditty from Station Officer Steele's theme in a sec. Yeah, the original soundtrack was, references to the original soundtrack are fantastic. The little subtle references to the original... And there's the reference to Station Officer Steele's song. The little subtle references to the original soundtrack, the very little subtle music cues from the original soundtrack are still fantastic. And the new theme and the new themes are also almost as good. Not just as good.
We're going up the mountain to find the beast. Wanna come?
Oh, and I also love the matte paintings. You can tell these sets weren't green screened. You can tell that those are physical matte paintings.
James to base.
It's fantastic.
Northerly direction. Over. What was that?
All the little rocks moving. Oh, and I love the walls as well. They're those walls are just as good as the stone walls seen in Little Red Tractor.
What was that? I can't see anything.
Do you know what
Any stone or rock sets look so good.
It's the beast that's following us.
Oh no!
Oh yeah. Oh.
Your phone. Can I use your phone?
Of course, but what's the matter?
Oh, the lighting's also fantastic.
Fire service. Mandy, James and Norman are trapped on the mountain and the beast is after them.
Norman! The beast has got my Norman! I've never seen his little freckled face.
Yeah, the character movements are so much more smooth and broad and expressive. And these character puppets are a very... I really do like the look of these character puppets. Such a unique design. And before, the puppets from before just had their eyes and mouths stuck onto them with glue. But now their mouths are actually built in. Although the side effect of this is their facial expressions never change. they only have their standard smile. But that's fine, I guess. I mean, Bob the Builder did the same, and that's fine.
No time to lose. Billington, help Firefighter Morris with that animal net. Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Oh, and the way such nice attention to detail with the way Station Officer Steele's moustache moves as well.
Help, quick! The beast is going to get us!
I see you.
No, they don't!
So much detail in both the sets and animation. I mean, sure, it's not Aardman quality, but quite close, I feel.
Careful, Penny. We don't know what we're dealing with here. I saved them, Fireman Sam, and I caught the beast. Woolly?
Yeah.
The beast, he was only woolly, but the promise is a promise. Is your big reward.
You were very brave, Norman. Jumping in that bush when you didn't know what was there.
People who worked on this show did an absolutely fantastic job.
How you got covered in mud too?
Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention the music as well. I forgot to mention how fantastic the rescue theme in season 5 is. It was still pretty good in the first 4 seasons, but the fact that it's performed with a full orchestra here and the rest of the soundtrack for that matter is
Had they really been in danger? We wouldn't have been able to help them.
just mind-blowing.
And when you washed all those dishes for Ella, you come back woolly.
This show, if they were able to get a full orchestra on top of all of that detail in the animation, this show must have had, season 5 must have had quite a high budget, certainly higher than most shows of this type. And that's the end. Yeah, Norman got what he deserved for tricking everyone and wasting the fire service's time. Look, Ben Lygium and Ian Lawson, or whatever their names are. Oh, I can't read that fast. Can't read the credits, that's right. We don't need to see this, on to the next episode. Fit for nothing. Fit for nothing. And I really do prefer the look of the fire station over how it looked in
Sure, early birds.
Morning, Firefighter.
in seasons 1 to 4 and in the later CGI
Here
seasons.
you have it, sir. My latest invention, the Joggulator.
I'm pretty sure that's called a treadmill, Sam. You didn't invent it. That is just a treadmill. It even has a bell.
Rosa! Breakfast is ready. That's strange. Rosa, she always come for her breakfast.
Oh, classic trope. Missing cat.
Billington? Sorry, sir. After all, I am senior officer. Better start you on the slow speed, sir. Just until you get used to it, of course. Yes, quite. Start her up, Fireman Sam.
I mean, I guess that it is cool that Fireman Sam did build his own treadmill, but...
Troubles are coming. Well, I think that's enough for now, sir. Come on.
Oh, fat and sweaty arse.
Step to it.
He's a little bit like the Fat Controller, actually.
They're making a calendar of Wales's fittest firefighters, and one of us is going to be in it.
But which one?
The fittest.
That's going to be Penny, of course.
Whoa, cool place, Sarah. Is it new?
Yes, Bella gave it to me.
Well, I'd hurry home if I were you. I don't like the look of those clouds. They're blacker than a foggy billabong.
We better hurry, James. Come on.
Yeah, that thunder's getting closer.
Time for a
Yeah.
Elvis.
Yeah,
I just getting into my stride.
oh Oh, okay. But yeah, what? It's. I mean, I guess it is cool that Sam built his own treadmill, but to call it something else is just. Why? That is obviously a treadmill. Why call it something else? Oh god. Yeah, Norman was still his mischievous self here. He wasn't a total reckless He still wasn't a total reckless dickhead. Oof.
I didn't know you could do backflips.
What happened, Elvis?
3 pennies. She's got clones.
I don't know.
He sounded a bit like Beefy Burt just then. I don't know. How the hell did Rosa get so far away from Pontypandy? Oh yeah, the wind blowing. The animation on the trees and the wind blowing is also far better. Oh yeah, and this show, there are also some digital effects were also used in this show, but sparingly, of course.
Miles in 30 minutes.
That must mean she's doing 10 miles an hour.
Thanks, Elvis.
Thank you.
Yes, not bad at all, Penny. Being able to keep up a pace of 10 miles an hour.
I think I'll just pump a bit in my ear.
Oh no.
Let's see you lift that.
Are you sure about this, Elvis? Those weights look a bit lopsided.
They're fine. I'm stronger than I look.
Yeah, but yeah, it's very imbalanced. That weight's quite imbalanced, as you'll see. Oh god. That would crush your chest.
Oh, I still feel a bit dizzy after my tumble penny. I think I'd better call it a day.
Good idea, Elvis. Norman, Harris, what are you doing here?
I train out my new trainers. They're supposed to make you run faster.
This isn't a playground, Norman. Keeping fit's a serious business for us firefighters.
Okay, Penny.
Oh,
You come out for a sandwich? It's fish paste.
yeah, well, he can't.
She's stuck. Let me look.
No, no.
Oh, now I'm stuck too.
Oh god.
Mamma mia, where is my Rosa? It is no weather for a little pussycat to be outside.
Oh god.
Don't wriggle, Sarah. You'll just make it worse.
Nice.
Oh. It's okay, Rosa. You two hang on while I get help. It won't take me long to run to the phone box.
Oh yeah,
I'm hurrying.
and James was also voiced by a woman here. I quite like it when kid male characters are voiced by women who do deeper voices.
Middle of a thunderstorm. No time to move, man.
Quite big range. She really does show off the range of the voice actors, of said voice actresses, when they can do male voices, and when men can do female voices equally. Yeah, here's the rescue theme. Oh, and I love the updated designs of Jupiter and Venus here. They're my favorite designs of. These are my favourite designs of Jupiter and Venus in the whole show. I forgot to mention that too.
Don't worry, Rosa.
And I love the details of the flashing lights as well on them. That's something I don't think they had. That's something I don't think they had. That's something I don't
I'm
think
trying to help them on
Jupiter and Venus in the previous 4 seasons had. Yeah, I love their flashing light details. Oh, raising the stakes. That could really crush them, even more than the weights.
You are in a tunnel.
Yeah.
Elvis, you take care of Rosa. Right south.
It's all right, Elvis. I'll get her.
Ah, yeah, just in time. Wow. I love the I wonder who did the Rosa's meowing sounds.
Will my Rosa be okay?
She'll be fine. Just keep away
I
from
like the designs of both the original Rosa and this Rosa,
That's good advice.
but for different reasons.
Kids.
Grazia, grazia. You have saved my darling bambina Rosa.
No. Yeah, kind of stereotypical.
Grazia, Sarah.
Yeah, Bella's voice is still kind of stereotypical as it was in the previous season. That might well be why she was ridded of from season 6 to 9 of the first several seasons of the CGI series, because she was considered too racist.
Reach around the rest of us. Here, here.
Oh God, no. Of course, Norman wanted to be in the photo as well.
Thanks, Firefighter Morris. One of those will make a terrific cover shot. Well done, Penny.
Thanks, Sam.
But why in TV shows do newspaper photos always have to be in black and white? Oh God.
Maybe not.
And I'm pretty sure the photographer's character design reminds me of someone who I've seen in another show. I can't say for sure, but I swear he reminds me of someone else I've seen in another kids show. If any of you guys know who I might be thinking of, please tell me in the comments. Neighborhood watch out. Oh yeah, I find it kind of strange that
That you have chosen me to be the leader of Pontypandy's first neighborhood watch committee.
That's strange. I don't remember choosing a leader. Maybe that was the day we were attacked by aliens.
Or maybe we all bumped our heads and lost our memories. My vision is to make Pontypandy the safest neighborhood.
of course. Oh, and I like the camera movements there as well. Really does show the effort that's gone into both of.
Just last week, my Licorice all sorts vanished without a trace.
I really do love the so much effort went into this show. But what I was about to say was, I find it strange how at the start of some episodes it fade transitions into the episode after the title card, but then in other episodes, like just now, there's a hard cut straight into the first shot of the episode. That also happens in Fun Run.
Indeed, I knew my speed.
I don't understand why that happens sometimes. Maybe it's because they forgot to add in the fade transition. I really can't say for sure. It's just something weird that I noticed. It's just something weird that I noticed in oh, I love that aerial shot too. It's just something weird that I noticed in it's just something weird that I noticed in
What is this?
And
in season 5.
it's so we can make sure everyone is safe. Just like Fireman Sam. You can see all the way to Pontypandy Mountain. Oh look, there's Elvis dancing. There's Bella hanging up her washing. There's Norman. Interesting.
What is it?
The little music cue again. Oh, and just now, I like how in that wide aerial shot there was some very, very small James and Sarah puppets, and they were moving too. Oh, mistaken identity. Oh yeah, the mistaken identity trope again.
Be a neighborhood watcher. We can do it on our own. Let's go before he gets away.
Yeah.
I need a volunteer for this exercise. Someone to climb to the roof and pretend to be in trouble.
I'll do it, sir. I'll be on that roof before you can say, a wop bop a loop bop a loop bop boom.
Very well, Officer Cridlington.
Yes.
Remember to wear the safety harness.
Oh, babaloopa. Yeah, nice.
Sam, I wanted to beat
And
2 minutes, 20 seconds.
it's fitting that Elvis likes music, seeing as he kind of does look like Elvis Presley. He's basically an Elvis is basically an Elvis Presley wannabe. He's a
take that.
I'm only borrowing it. Kids, give me a hand.
Oh god.
Goodness me, what's all this commotion? No need to panic, Dennis. Everything's under control.
We caught this criminal stealing your fruit.
Oh. Trevor Evans? What on earth? I wasn't stealing the fruit. I was taking it to deliver to Dennis's customers. Are you all right? Well, I have felt better.
Oh
Sam,
god.
I put some ice on that nasty bump. You really ought to check your facts before jumping to conclusions, Mandy.
Yeah.
I think people would be pleased if we're trying to help.
Help! Help! Sam, I'm going to fall!
Well, not really, like. Extend the Simon snorkel.
Oh
There's
god.
something wrong with the snorkel.
The switch is down as far as it'll go.
The snorkel.
Fires of London.
Interesting. Why do they call it the snorkel?
Abort exercise! Abort exercise! Officer Cridlington, you'll have to come down using the safety harness.
Righty-ho!
Looks like we'll have to book Jupiter in for a refit.
Yeah.
Excellent homemade sauce.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh! Blood.
Quick, there's been an accident. Bella's covered in blood. We'd better...
Oh god.
No need for that. My mum's a nurse, remember? I know everything about first aid.
Oh god. That's kind of morbid actually. That,
The bleeding. Bandages, bandages. Use the deep...
a horror. A horror.
Try to talk, Bella. Save your energy.
That's as much blood as you'd see in an R-rated horror film, if that was blood, of course. The fact that they imply that that's blood. God, that's as... That wouldn't actually... That amount of blood really wouldn't be...
Out of sauce.
Wouldn't really be out of place in,
Some people are so ungrateful. Hey, that's my dad's ladder. I wonder what it's doing here. Betty's forgotten it. Oh, we can't leave it here. It's far too dangerous.
Oh, God.
Down a bit.
Steady.
Yeah, that amount, as I said, that amount of quote-unquote blood would not be out of place in an R-rated film. That's further evidence that this show is made with adults in mind. This season was made with adults in mind as well as kids.
I was fixing Bella's roof. Is this your doing again, Mandy?
Not exactly.
We'd better call Fireman Sam.
No, I'm fine. I can get down on my own.
No, you can't. Also, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure the
Mike Flood's in trouble. He's stuck on a roof.
But Jupiter snorkel doesn't work.
Never mind about that. Let's get a move on.
But I'm pretty sure the noise of Trevor's bus was also a sound effect used for the machines in Bob the Builder. I can't be sure, but I swear that's the same sound effect. I can't say for sure though. Music's still fantastic.
Just hold on, Dad. Everything's gonna be okay.
Thank goodness. Here comes Fireman Sam. Oh. Don't worry, Mike. We'll have you down in no time.
But Sam, what are we gonna do? The Simon snorkel isn't working.
Let's try and see how far it'll reach.
Oh god.
I still can't quite get him.
Oh no. Oh god, the tiles.
Fires at London. The lever's come unstuck. Oh dear.
So that was the problem. The lever was sticky.
Okay, Mike. Now
Dad. He just wanted to help. I thought your ladder might cause an accident.
Well, there's no harm done. Thanks to Fireman Sam. I couldn't have done it without Penny and Elvis. Remember, Mandy, there are some jobs you just have to leave to the experts.
Yeah, yes, that is true. And I'm pretty sure that's something a lot of kids shows don't tell. Oh, he found one, has it? Okay. Very nice episode. See, all the episodes are quite nice, are quite memorable and enjoyable, in my opinion at least. Okay, next one. Case of the Licorice Shoelaces. One of my favourite episodes. Because Norman actually tries to do something helpful. Well, that's strange. They forgot to put a fade transition to do a circle transition to the title card there too.
Are you sleepy, Dillis?
Yes, Sam. I didn't sleep a wink last night.
Why's that?
Someone's been stealing Licorice shoelaces from the shop, and I'm worried sick.
Oh dear. Anyway, you've no need to worry about your fire extinguisher. It's in full working order.
Yeah. It's not Norman, it's Dusty, the dog.
Just check your smoke alarm upstairs.
This is the only season.
Sam, turn that racket down, Norman. That's funny. I could have sworn Norman was up here. What's all that noise there?
It's your smoke alarm, Dillis. They make that noise when the batteries are running down. I'll replace them for you if you like.
Yeah, they do.
Oh.
Oh, I think I've got some new ones in the shop.
Better get down to Bella's Cafe, quick, Sam. There's a snowman on the loose.
I'll deal with it,
A
Elvis.
snowman?
Sorry, Dillis. Looks like you'll have to change the batteries yourself.
A snowman?
Il pasticcio.
Great fires of London.
Snowman?
Bella, what's happened?
Oh, Sam, I was punishing the fire extinguisher when whoosh! She covers me in a white stickiness.
She covers you in cum. Yes, guys, that joke was necessary.
Oh, the little menace. Ma'am, guess what I have to do? You come in here all butter wouldn't melt in your mouth. You've been at the Licorice Shoelaces again, haven't you? No, ma'am, never. Not me. Don't you fib, Norman Price. But, ma'am, this time I'm going to stop your pocket money until you've paid
Yeah.
all of them.
Yes, yes, Norman is innocent this time.
All this worry is wearing me out. Now, what was I supposed to be doing? Oh, what I need's a rest.
Oh, God.
What's that, Norman?
Ah, someone's been stealing Licorice Shoelaces, and Mum thinks it's me. She's gonna stop my pocket money.
Well, you'll just have to do something about it, won't you, Norman?
It's all right.
But what?
You could start by finding out who did steal the Licorice Shoelaces.
Great. I can be Sherlock Holmes, and you can be my assistant.
Don't you mean Watson, Mandy? Is that his name, Watson? Why don't they just use? Why don't he just call them Watson?
And I'll have the torch.
Is that Sherlock Holmes' assistant, Watson?
Oh, this
Why didn't Mandy just say Watson?
Oh, he must have left those batteries downstairs. Never mind, I'll just rest my eyes for a moment.
Oh dear. Yeah, no batteries in the smoke alarm.
Come on, we gotta.
Yeah, and there's that one shot is enough to convey to the audience that it's not gonna go off and alert Dillis.
Footprints leading from my man's shop. A licorice thief.
Bolognese.
This looks good.
Oh, please. Uh-oh.
That's my dad. But what's he eating?
Red.
Licorice shoelaces, that's what.
No, it can't be.
Give yourself up, Mr. Flood. Your life of crime is over.
Oh, Dad, how could you?
Uh-oh. How could I what?
Steal those licorice shoelaces.
This is spaghetti, Mandy, not licorice.
Oh.
For a taste.
Oh. Oh dear, the paper's starting to burn. Yeah, all of the smoke and fire effects are done with CGI. I can understand why. It's kind of difficult to do smoke and fire in stop motion.
Do.
Listen.
Oh
I've
dear.
got a surprise for you, Sam. Shall I give you a clue? They're long, they're red, and...
They're stolen.
Stolen.
Elvis Cridlington, I arrest you for stealing licorice shoelaces from my man's shop.
I was just showing Sam the new fire hoses.
Oh.
Now, if you really want to catch the thief, you're going to have to set a trap for him.
A trap.
First we put out the licorice laces. Then we wait.
Has the paper been burning this whole time?
Leave the... leave those shoelaces alone.
Oh dear.
That's my mom.
Wouldn't all that paper have burned out after so many hours?
No, it's too dangerous.
Oh, I don't know.
Go and get help. Call Fireman Sam.
Oh dear. Yeah, that shows the consequences of not replacing your batteries. Yeah, this show has lessons for adults as well. For adults as well as kids. Don't forget to replace your smoke alarm batteries. Yeah, and Bob the Builder also had messages for adults as well, and Thomas.
Sam, my mom's in there.
Don't worry, Norman. We'll get her out. Water on, Elvis. We're going in.
Save me.
I'll get Dillis.
Oh yeah, that is. Oh yeah, it is Watson who's It is Watson who's Sherlock Holmes' assistant, Dr. Watson. Yeah, I thought it was. I just wanted to be sure.
Hang on, Mom. Sam's on his way.
Oh yeah, and he's working at night, so he's wearing a high vis. Oh, up there.
What I don't understand, Dillis, is why the smoke alarm didn't go off.
It's my fault, Sam. I was going to change the batteries after I'd had 40 wings.
It's no good having a smoke alarm if it doesn't have batteries, Dillis.
Exactly.
If you give me the new ones, I'll fit them for you now.
Aha! The case of the licorice shoelaces is solved. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the thief. Oh, I'm sorry, my little precious.
You see,
I never abducted you.
it wasn't.
That's
It
right,
wasn't.
Mom. It's hard to believe that Dusty could have eaten all those licorice shoelaces in one night.
Yeah.
Fancy a biscuit, Norman?
Ah, thanks. Oh. Norman Price, you little menace.
Oh, he stole some as well. But come on, Dennis. He did solve the case and expose Dusty as the true thief. Doesn't he deserve a reward for solving the case? Right, here we go, last episode. Now this is a pretty unique episode as it's a clip show. It includes clips from previous episodes, including a clip from an episode earlier in this VHS.
Well, mainly, that and I wanted to put out fires, see?
Yeah, he joined.
Can I be a firefighter, Sam?
Elvis joined literally because he liked the uniform. Yeah, can you tell he was never really cut out to be a firefighter, and his career was more, and he'd have a much more successful career in music. Yeah, this is from the very first episode of season 5, Danger Falling Sheep. Oh, we mentioned the Queen as well. That's dated. That's dated now. Even though this is less than 20 years old. It's dated now. Oh, sorry.
Forecast didn't say anything about it raining
Oh.
sheep today. Don't worry, Wooly.
Sorry, it's my mum calling.
Yes, but after you rescued Wooly, we had to rescue you.
Hurry up, Sam. I want my tea. Wooly's eating all my
Sorry,
biscuits.
sorry about that, guys. It was my mum calling me. She's still on holiday in, she's still on her skiing holiday with my dad and sister.
From where you are. I'll try, but will Norman be able to catch it? I'll be doing the catching. Over. Right, Norman. This is what I'm going to do. Put that harness on, then swing across to pick you up.
Like Tarzan, you mean?
Tarzan.
Tarzan wasn't a trained firefighter, was he? This is safe. Okay, Tom. Lift her about 10 meters.
In one episode of season 5, Norman calls himself Tarzan.
Hold on to me, Norman.
What about Wooly?
I'll have to come back for him.
Oh, that's...
I'm not leaving him on his own.
Norman, don't argue. You're being rescued. Okay, Tom. Bring us up.
Keep your fleece on, Wooly. I've got him.
That was cool. Jolly good this open day. Hope you enjoyed it, Norman.
You bet.
Yeah, I'm sure I would.
Firefighter and get up on the snorkel every day. Well, to be a firefighter, you've got to be, quick thinking, sir.
Quick thinking. Oh, that's a... I literally just realised that's supposed to be a very subtle joke. Station officer steals a firefighter and he couldn't think quickly then.
Sky. Dusty,
I literally didn't realise how subtle of a joke that was.
you're well and truly stuck up.
Brilliant writing. Brilliant dialogue writing. I had no idea that was supposed to be a joke until now. I love this, how subtle that joke is.
Ah, yes. That would be the same water pistol you squirted at me earlier in the day. Glorious weather. Reminds me of my days in the desert.
In the army.
Ah, where did that come from?
Hell, that's where... Oh god. Oh god, that seems a little, you know...
Oh,
Law and Order Special Victims Unit. he was squirted with cum in his mouth.
Come back in a few years when you're taller.
A few years?
I'm pretty sure Norman's supposed to be 7.
Said I couldn't be a firefighter because I'm too small.
Height's not everything. It's just as important to be someone who helps people.
I can be helpful. Remember the time Trevor's bird watching hat caught fire?
Hey, Norman, can you smell something?
Something's burning. Ah!
I'm pretty sure Norman's supposed to be 7.
No, you'll have a Trevor in there.
Yes. It's going to be more than a few years before he's old enough to be a firefighter. Like 11 years before he's old enough, I think.
showed you where to drop the water, wasn't it?
Yeah, but the hat wouldn't have caught fire in the first place if you hadn't left that lemonade bottle in the sun.
Yeah. Digital sun. Yeah, as I said, digital effects. Only when needed.
That was an accident.
Come on, Tom, be fair to Norman. That was an accident. At the very least, give him that.
You're looking nice, Penny.
What do you want, Norman?
I want to be a...
Does he have the hots for Penny? Does a 7-year-old have the hots for Penny? What the hell?
For the black beast.
That's racist! The Black Beast. That is racist, Norman.
I see you.
We saw this clip earlier in this exact same clip earlier in the review.
It's over there, Uncle Sam.
Careful, Penny. We don't know what we're dealing with here.
I saved them, Fireman Sam, and I caught the beast.
Woolly?
But it wasn't a beast, was it, Norman?
No.
Well, he can be a beast when he wants to. He could nibble you to death.
And I do like the callbacks to earlier episodes, at least. Trying to put on my clothes. Firefighter uniform. So baggy. He looks so stupid in those
It's just
clothes.
like being a real firefighter.
Oh, come on! Leaving him behind? He could have waited.
Dusty, what are you doing? Shoot.
That's the second time Rose has gotten stuck up the
You
tray
can come down now.
in this episode.
I'll show him I'm as good as any firefighter.
Uh-oh.
Scared of heights? Not me. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Rosa? Ah. I'm stuck.
Oh, I love this.
It's boring up here.
What's he doing up there?
I was being a firefighter, but I need some backup.
Rosa didn't even say thank you. She jumped right down Norman.
There's a boy stuck up a tree. Oh, it's Norman.
Of course. Well, of course it is. Oh yeah, and this is so good that I even use the Fireman Sam rescue theme anytime the rescue train is shown on screen in Redcliffe Railway Tales. That's how good that's how iconic the rescue theme is for me.
Nice firefighter price, but I think
Firefighter
we'll just need
price.
the ladder. Don't worry, Norman. We'll soon have you down.
Do we even find out what Sam's surname
To
is?
get stuck all the way out on that branch.
I'm a great climber, me. I can climb anything.
But if you're going to be a firefighter, you need to be able to climb down too.
Penny Morris, Elvis Cridlington. Guys, do we even find out what Sam's surname actually is? Because I really can't remember his surname. Please tell me in the comments if he does. And anyway, that about brings this VHS review to a close. Hope you all enjoyed. Okay. Now for the rewind. I thought I had excuse me. Right then. Come on. Hurry up. Right, rewind it a little further. Where's the remote gone? Oh, there it is. It's on the table. It's on the chair, I mean. Right, rewind. Percy. Okay. Come on out. Okay, sorry about the blinking, guys. Yep, I think that is to my standards. And now, close up this. Put it back in and close it up. And that brings this review to a close. So do I recommend you get this VHS? Yes, I do. Because not only is it quite rare, but the animation is frickin' fantastic. Voice cast is fantastic. Music's fantastic. Humor is fantastic too. I had no idea how subtle that joke earlier is supposed to be. Fireman Sam Season 5 is all-round fantastic. Definitely one of the best family shows ever made, in my opinion. This era of Fireman Sam. Sadly, the show slowly but surely degraded in quality after this, until it got to the shite that is Season 10 and beyond. It's gradually getting worse. Nowadays the show's just a giant toy commercial. Introducing all the new that new goddamn massive fire station, those pointless 2 new firefighter characters, all those new vehicles. It's just an enormous toy commercial now, Fireman Sam these days. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it just feels shameless. Nowadays Fireman Sam just feels shamelessly corporate, unlike everything that came before season 10. Yeah, even season 6 to 9, even though some people really don't like it. I think it's okay, but I know that a lot of people don't like season 6 to 9, including James A. Williams. Made an entire video about it, and I'm sure most of you found him through his Fireman Sam video. I did. But anyway, as I said, that brings this VHS to a close. This VHS review to a close. Do definitely get this VHS review. This VHS here, as it's so oh, I've lost my train of thought. As it's so rare, and the episodes on it are so great. Thanks again so much for watching, guys. Please like, comment, share the video with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to me, Trainlover16, if you haven't already. I had quite a lot of fun doing this review. I didn't have as much to say as I thought I would, but I still had a lot of fun doing this review today, guys. As I said, thanks so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye-bye, everyone.